Hey guys, welcome back. And if you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Melissa, and today we are doing a full day of eating dirty keto, and everything is also going to be vegan. If you are also new here, I have been on the ketogenic lifestyle. I don't like to call it a diet because it has become a lifestyle for me for almost a year and a half. I cannot believe at the end of July will be a year and a half that I have been on the keto lifestyle. And like I said, I am also vegan. I was vegan before I was keto, so I incorporated the two together, and I have lost over 80 pounds. I do have a whole playlist. I will leave it linked right above here in the iCard so you guys can check out my progress from the past, like I said, year and a half. And I'm hoping to do a year and a half update for you guys because I never did my 1 year update. So we're going to do a year and a half update. Let's get into what I am eating today. Alright guys, so this is how I start my day every single morning. And I know I labeled this video dirty keto, but this is not dirty. This is something pretty clean, and it is really, really good for you. What I do is I use apple cider vinegar. I always get the organic, get the one with the mother. It kind of has like all the stuff on the bottom of the bottle, and you will see you have to shake it up really good. And I also will use some fresh lemon juice as well. Sometimes I will pre-squeeze all my lemons and have it in a jar. Today I did not, but I wanted to let you guys know some of the health benefits of apple cider vinegar and lemons. It is so good for your digestion, your blood sugar levels. It also, supposedly helps you lose weight. It helps reduce belly fat, bloating, blood pressure. It is good for your skin. There are so many more health benefits. Google it, look it up. There are so many great benefits to drinking, like I said, the lemon juice and the apple cider vinegar. So what I do is, like I said, I will squeeze my lemon juice into my mason jar. I always drink out of mason jars. Do you guys drink out of mason jars? Because I just love it. And also, it's always good to drink any sort of citrus in a glass, because if you put it in plastic, it will eat away at the plastic. So like I said, I just squeeze that lemon juice in there, and I put some of the apple cider vinegar, which you can see has, it's no calories, no carbs or anything, so really great for you. I usually will do 2 tablespoons. You can do a little bit less if you're not familiar with the taste. It is very bitter taste. I love the taste of it. I'm going to also sweeten it with a little bit of this. I get this at Walmart. It's the Great Value, stevia. It's like in a little squirt bottle, and you just squirt a little bit in there. Make it to your tastes. And then I just, obviously have some ice in there and some water as well. And I put my little metal straw in there because we want to save the planet, not use all those plastic straws. And like I said, you don't want to use plastic with lemon juice anyways. So we're going to start the day with that. I'm also going to have my supplements as well. This is a new addition. I know my last recent video, what I eat in a day video, I had a different vitamin C, but this is a newer one I just got. And this is from the, what is the brand? Oh my goodness, Sports. Oh my goodness, I'll leave it here right on the screen because I just totally forgot, because I know they have the abbreviation on the bottle. But here are the supplement facts. It is 1,000 milligrams. I usually will take one of these a day just to support my immune health. This was a really great deal on Amazon. I also have been taking these plant-based vitamin D3s from the same company for, goodness gracious, probably at least 6 months or more. I love these as well. I take them, being that I am in the sun more often now, I don't take it every single day, usually every other day. And then I've also been taking these, Ray Wellness is the brand, and I get these at Target. These vegan collagen, I just recently started taking them, so I don't know if I'm seeing any differences yet. But there was a really great deal on the Cartwheel and Ibotta, so I only got them for like $10 for the bottle. They're usually like $14.99. I'll leave that video linked above so you guys can go check that out. So I've been taking that, and then as well as these Ray Wellness Beauty. I was taking these last month. I'm on my 2nd month of taking them. I don't have really bad skin, but I do find that, it does seem like it is helping, and any little bit, any extra nutrition you can add into your, vitamins into your body, it's worth it. So basically, like I said, that is how I start my day, is my lemon and apple cider vinegar drink, and I will take my supplements, and then I will, usually do a couple of my mom duties around the house, and then I will do my workout because I always like to work out fasted. And then we will be back in a little while, and I'm going to show you what my smoothie of the day is. right, so we are back, and it is, late afternoon, about 2 o'clock, and usually I always like to have a smoothie after my workout. So we're going to use some of this XCT oil from Bulletproof. I had been using the MCT oil for a while, but I wanted to try the XCT and see if there was any differences in how I feel. I think they said the differences with the XCT, it speeds up your metabolism, as opposed to the MCT gives you, I think, energy. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I don't remember which it was. If I remember correct, remember, I will leave some of the information on the screen for you guys here. And then I'm also going to use this Ghost Life protein powder. I love this. This is a new addition. It's a new flavor, pancake batter. New flavor to me, not to the company, but to me. So we're going to try this out. This is pancake batter. Here are the macros here. The calories are pretty good. There are 4 net carbs per serving, which is really great. I try to keep my carb count for my protein powders under like 5 or less. Be very careful, because some of them have a lot of hidden sugars and carbs, so be very, very careful when you are looking for a good protein powder, because like I said, it can add up, and you don't want to add all your calories and your carbs in a protein shake. As much as I love them, I'm also going to use some of this Simply almond milk. This is my first time trying this, actually. The calories are really low if you're somebody who counts calories. I don't really watch my calories too much. I'm pretty much just count the carbs, and the calories will work out in the end. And then I'm going to use some of this Silk heavy whipping cream, which has 0 carbs, and it's going to add some extra fats, as well as to go along with the XCT oil, which will give me the fats as well. And then I just wanted to show you guys this Ghost Life protein powder, how they package it, because this was the first time I was using it. Because if you're somebody who uses protein powder, and whether you order it online or get it in the store, you bring it home and you're digging through to get the scooper, they leave the scooper right in the top. They have it like hooked right in the top there. So I absolutely love it, and you can do that every time. So I'm just going to add my Simply almond milk. I used 8 ounces, which was only 1 net carb. So I just added that to my little shaker cup, then my Silk whipping cream, and here we go, guys. Every video, it never fails. I'm always spilling something. Always seems like when I'm making my smoothies for you guys. So I did 2 tablespoons of that, like I said, just to add a little bit more creaminess and some extra fats to that. And then I'm going to add the XCT oil. I am going to use a whole tablespoon. If you're not familiar with using MCT or XCT oils, be very careful. Use very little to start, because it can upset your stomach. I have been taking it for quite a while, so my body's kind of used to it as well. I'm going to use that big scoop full of the protein powder. The scoop on this is huge, so you get a lot of protein powder in 1 scoop. You can add a little bit more if you want. Then I just added some water and blended it up, and there is my pancake batter smoothie. Really cool. It's such an interesting flavor. I also wanted to show you guys, I got this lid from Walmart recently. It was $5 for me. I feel like that's a little bit pricey, but I like it on my mason jar, and just makes it easier when I'm walking around the house trying to get things done. I also wanted to have a little bit of some crunch with my afternoon smoothie, so I'm gonna have some of these Blue Diamond Smokehouse almonds. They're not the best thing to eat. There is maltodextrin in here, and this is what I'm talking about, the dirty keto. This is a very dirty keto. I can't even get the words out. Dirty keto item, because there are a lot of other ingredients, and I don't eat this stuff very often, but there was a great deal on Ibotta, and I couldn't pass it up. So I had some of those, and then I also had a few pecans as well, and that was pretty much my first meal of the day. And this is a lot of times how I do eat. I'm not a big breakfast person. Sometimes in the mornings, on the weekends, I will have some breakfast, but this is usually what I like to do. Is I like to work out fasted and then have a protein shake with a little light snack. All in all, this was about 6.5 net carbs, this is going to get me through till dinner time. And wait till you see dinner, because dinner is going to be an epic dinner tonight. I'm so excited for this dinner. So I'm going to go eat this, and we will be back shortly, and I'm going to show you what this epic dinner is going to be. You're going to be amazed. Alright guys, so it is dinner time, and yes, I know, it's 9:30. Don't judge me. A lot of times this is how I eat. I like to eat late at night when everything is settled down in the house, and I also eat very intuitively. So I usually only like to eat when I am hungry, and that has worked for me. I know they say not to eat late at night, but like I said, it works for me, and I'm a night owl, so I actually stay up quite late anyways. But so what we're going to do, we're going to make a burger and fries tonight for dinner, and I am so excited. So for the fries, because obviously potatoes are very high carbs, so we can't have potatoes, which I do love potatoes and miss them sometimes. We're going to use jicama, and jicama is pretty good on the net carb count. So I did actually pre-prep these in a meal prep video, which you guys will see coming up hopefully soon, and you can cut these ahead of time, keep them in the fridge, and take them out as needed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in my air fryer, not all of them, just a few. I like a handful of them. I just seasoned them with some salt and pepper, kept it really simple. You can put other seasonings on there if you'd like, some garlic powder, paprika, onion powder, a little spice if you want as well. I'm going to put those in there for about 10 minutes to kind of get them started, and while those are cooking, I'm going to use my Beyond Beef. You guys are one of my regulars. You know how much I love the Beyond Beef. The macros on this are so great if you are keto, whether you are vegan or not. It is very low net carbs. You get some great fat in there as well, and some really great protein. Per serving is 20 grams of protein. So for the package it says 4 servings, but what I did was I divided it up into 3. So I'm going to make 3 burgers, and I'm going to portion 2 out. I'm going to leave 2 aside for some other meals, which is, is always a great idea too. You always sometimes want to prep things for a later date, which makes your life sometimes a little bit easier, especially as us moms, and dads too. I don't want to, say dads aren't busy. We're all busy. So I put some coconut oil in my pan. I also wanted to show you guys, I know I've mentioned it, I think in one of my videos, we were waiting to get a new stove oven. I absolutely love my new one. It's got the griddle in the middle. I'm so excited to have this new addition to my kitchen. It is so beautiful. It has a lot of the stainless steel on it. I know I didn't even show the front of it. I just showed the top of it. And as you can see right there, it was 9:30 at night making my dinner. But you know what? Like I said, that's sometimes how we roll. So we're going to get these burgers in the pan. We're going to heat up not olive oil, coconut oil, and we're going to throw the burgers in the pan, and we are going to let them cook. And as you can see, they do start to bleed. It's kind of creepy when you first make these the first time. It kind of looks like real beef. It is so interesting. There is beets in it, which you do not taste the beets, and that's why it does that. So while those are cooking, I'm going to show you guys, we're going to use this 0 net carb bread. I get this at Aldi's. I'm so excited my Aldi's finally has this back in stock. I've been buying quite a few and keeping them in my freezer. And here are the macros. It's very low calories, and there are 0 net carbs. Now for the ingredients, kind of dirty, and this is why this is a dirty keto video, because like I said, these things are not the best for you. So here are my jicama fries about after 10 minutes. I do like them a little bit more crispy, so I'm going to pop those in for another 5 minutes, and by that time my burgers were somewhat ready to be flipped. As you can see, they kind of stuck a little bit, so they probably cooked a little bit. They could have stayed a little bit longer before flipping, and that's why, it's just like real meat. If you flip it too much, it's going to stick. But they just, I wanted to get them cooking on the other side. I did overcook them slightly, but because you can actually cook these a little bit rare, just like real meat. It's very interesting. So after my jicama fries cooked for another 5 minutes, what I did was, just to toast up my bread, I put those on top, toasted it up, and we're going to get this going. So then we're going to add some vegan mayonnaise. This is the only one I can find nowadays. It is the Hellmann's vegan mayo. This is 0 net carbs. You get some extra fat. Going to put some red leaf lettuce on there as well. Get your greens in. Come on guys, get those greens in. We're going to top it with one of those burgers as well, the Beyond Burgers, which is now all nice and cooked. And then like I said, I'm going to portion the other 2 aside for another night. It'll make my other evenings really nice and easy and quick. And here is what my burger looks like when it is all done. Doesn't that look like a real burger, guys? Like, if you have not had this Beyond Beef, I recommend it. And even if you're a meat eater, try it out. You may love it. So then I added my jicama fries here on the side. They got all nice and crispy. And what else you need when you have fries? You have to have the ketchup, guys. So we're going to use this Heinz. Is it Heinz? Yes, Heinz tomato ketchup. This is no sugar added. It is only 1 net carb for a tablespoon, which I don't even think I used a tablespoon. I just kind of drizzled it on there as maybe like a teaspoon, because you got to have your ketchup. I know, and even sometimes some people people like to dip their French fries in mayonnaise. Do you guys like mayonnaise on your French fries? I have to say I do from time to time, but I had the mayonnaise in the burger, so I just did the ketchup for tonight. So there is my dinner. So excited to have this epic dinner. Like I said, it might have seemed like I didn't eat a lot in the beginning of the day, but I was so excited to have this nice, epic, yummy burger. It was so filling, so delicious, but we're still going to end our night with a little sweet treat. So we're going to eat this dinner up, and we're going to come back, and you're going to see what I'm going to have for my little late night sweet treat. Alright guys, so we are back for our late night snack, and yes, you are seeing this correctly. I am going to have a cup of coffee, an iced coffee. I recently got these Starbucks cold brew for a great deal through Ibotta. I'll leave that video linked above here for you guys so you guys can check that out. But I'm going to have coffee, and it might seem odd, but I find coffee to be very soothing to have at night. It's very relaxing to me. I'm not the typical person that likes to have it or needs to have it in the morning. I find that the lemon juice in the water in the morning gets me going more than coffee does, but I find the coffee to be very soothing at night. So I'm gonna have this Starbucks cold brew. Just be careful guys, because some of these cold brews that you can buy over the counter or even when you go to Starbucks, have some carbs in them. So make sure you are counting every single carb. I'm also going to use some of this Nut Pods creamer as well, which is 0 net carbs, which is always great, to have something like that, that doesn't add any extra carbs to it. And this cold brew is actually concentrated, so you do have to add a little bit of some water as well. And then just to give it a little sweetness, I'm going to add some of my Jordan skinny syrup, some caramel. I was actually able to get to Marshall's the other day. They finally opened hours, and I was able to get some in store, but you can order them online as well. I do have a link. I'll leave it linked down below for you guys, so you guys can get, I think, $5 off your first purchase if your Marshall's is not open, or your TJ Maxx, or you don't even have one. And I'm gonna, so that is my coffee. Like I said, I added the Nut Pods creamer. I think it was probably like about 1/4 of a cup. I didn't actually even measure it. I just kind of poured it in and eyeballed it, which is what I do sometimes. I don't always measure. And then for my little sweet treat is I'm going to have these Lily's chocolate peanut butter cups. Just be aware guys, some of the Lily's chocolate is not vegan if you're one of my vegan followers, so just be aware of that. But these are, because they are the dark chocolate. Here's what it looks like. They are so good. I do enjoy my homemade ones better. If you did not see my birthday what I eat in a day video, I made some homemade ones. I'll leave that linked above here for you guys too, so you guys can check that out. But if you're in a pinch or you don't even want to make homemade ones, these are really good, and they're great for on the go as well. So I highly enjoy it, and I just love a little sweet treat at the end of the night. I don't know if it's, being inside with this pandemic, not that I'm inside all day, but with this pandemic thing, and I don't know, I've just gravitated to wanting a sweet treat at night lately. So I find it very satisfying with my cup of coffee. And this was only 4 net carbs for the coffee and the 2 Lily's chocolates. I'm going to leave my macros for my whole day right up here on the screen for you guys. You can see my calories were actually a little bit low. Like I said, I don't usually keep track of my calories. I will just keep track of the net carbs, and it will usually all work out in the end. And also my fats, I like to keep track of as well. But today I actually ran a little bit low, which if I had planned ahead of time, maybe I would have put like an extra half a scoop of protein powder in my protein mix. But all in all, it's balanced. I can range anywhere from 1,500 to 1,800 calories, in a day on average, which, as you can see, 1,600 is what, the carb manager tells me to eat to lose a couple pounds, like a pound or 2 a week. Currently I have been in a weight loss stall, because I feel like as you get closer to your goals, those last, 10, 15 pounds, are always the hardest to get off. So, we are maintaining weight right now, which is really great. As long as I'm maintaining and getting those workouts in every single day. I work out an hour a day, every day. I never miss a day. It's very, very rare if I ever do. But I just hope you guys enjoyed checking out what I ate today. Like I said, it may not seem like a lot, but it's quite filling, and you're getting all those nice healthy fats in there. Leave me any recommendations down below if there's any certain, you know, recipes or things you want to see. I'm trying to work on more for you guys, because I know I've been getting a lot more requests for recipes and what I eat in a day videos, and I really want to share more of them, so I'm going to be working on more of that for you guys. I hope you guys are all staying happy and safe and healthy, especially happy, you know, even through all this. Let's all stay happy and, you know, encourage each other. So like I said, I thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe before you leave. If you like these videos and you want to join my YouTube family, give this video a thumbs up, because it helps me. It also helps YouTube to promote the channel, and then I can make more content for you guys as well. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you soon, guys. Bye, guys.